Hello, Alton here. I got another guide. It's going to be a short one this time around. I'm going to talk about game text files. You know, the text that actually is readable in many cases. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is, for example, the FlavorText XML file, which contains all sorts of small little tidbits and makes the game a bit more flavorable. For example, a journey begins. This particular text is actually right in this file, which you can actually find a lot easier by journey. Wrong way up. There we go. Journey begins. This would be the Thalen text. So that's in there. What's also in there is the planetary detail stuff. This would be in here, which it's actually all the way on the top. So what you got here is a dialog tag. You got quite a few files using this type of tag actually. Now in this case we're neutral, so we get the neutral dialog tag for the humans. In this case for topic, planet, para, original homeworld, which is listed here. So this is the file. This is actually what's listed in there. You got these tags in here, which you know the game replaces with the planet name you're talking about. That's done for quite a few species, not all of them. In APT it's all of them. But how does that actually work that? We basically have for these tags you got speaker name generic, because there's no speaker here. Listener would be you, so depending on the species you've picked, this is picked. The morality is good, neutral, evil, so 0 for good, 2 for evil, 1's in the middle, and you get basically this text thrown at you that way. There's other stuff in here, for example the formulation stuff, the espionage text stuff, so pretty much this is all in here. Again, per species and all that stuff is in there. Colonization text, as you can see, first time colonize. So pretty much anything that's not conversation is in here. Now, something that is common throughout all of these text files is that if you want to give the game multiple choices in what it can show you, you separate the different texts with this particular symbol, and just that will allow the game to randomly pick. So if, for example, we look at Earth, then Harry was taken from the human list, as you can see right here. So have a look-see at this, and all the word on the street stuff, there's actually tons of it. You can actually get a fair impression of your empire this way. Another file to have a look-see at would be the GC2 conversation XML file. This is all of the conversation that happens in diplomacy and, for example, when you make first contact. Same rules apply here. You got a speaker name, which is important in this case, because, for example, if the Drengen talk to the humans, they have 3 choices based on their morality, which are these choices here. And the game will pick something between the text tag, and if you got multiple sentences separated by this, then the game will randomly pick one. So the game does not have this for every species, because quite frankly that would be ridiculous. Then you'd have well, since you can technically not encounter yourself, you'd have 11 different species you'd have to do 3 texts for every 11 races. So that will be 11 times 11 times 3. I haven't even calculated that, but it's a ridiculous list. So they didn't do that. But you can, if you want to, you can add your own stuff to it, not a problem. For example, I always find it funny that when the Yor and the Koraf meet, so the Yor and the Iconians meet, that there isn't a short, so you tried to kill us all, didn't you? Well, didn't quite work out, did it? No. There isn't anything like that in there. I might add that myself, but you can add that stuff too, and now you know how to do that. There's all sorts of different topics in here, and different conversations, and there is so much. Different relations play a part. There's just a ridiculous amount here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this file. There's the only thing to keep in mind is that any dialog tag which requires a speaker means you have to list the speaker's dialog tag and racial ID right there. So Drengen would be race ID 1, humans would be race ID 0. And then you can just copy, paste, and edit this stuff using any simple text editor of your choice. So that's how these files work. Hope that was informative. Talk to you later. Bye bye.